Yeah, you guys can go to. Do you want to go to Ramble House and drink there?
Yes.
All right. You almost not think that there was a possible murder there like 2 days ago. Everybody's drinking and doing their thing. You see a lot of people that would be considered regulars there. Tonight is actually really awesome because Cham is actually uh, serving her famous blood pudding. Everybody really likes that. And she serves it with like a really like dark stout. It's hefty.
Who doesn't like that?
It's not healthy for you, but it's hefty and pretty fucking excellent.
That's what healing magic's for.
Right?
Fucking heal the gout out of me.
Good God.
I know that's impossible. If it was Marsh Ram would have figured out how to do it centuries ago.
Yep. Look, I'm not. I've never had her blood pudding before, so I'm willing to give it a try and get 2 bowls of it.
That's how you try
I'm going
it.
to give it a try. Have 2 bowls.
College try. You're going to give it.
Yeah, that's fair. It's actually not very expensive. It's like 4 copper pieces, so it's quite negligible to people of your profession. But
I'm not a big blood fan.
You know, she doesn't make it to have like, you know, newcomers into the town and stuff pay like, you know, multiple gold pieces and stuff. She makes it for, you know, everybody's there and really likes it.
So does the stout come with the bowl?
Yeah, it's like a deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so I spend my last 8 copper and I get 2 bowls, 2 beers, and before I forget, I'm gonna get a bottle of something for the missus. I haven't been home all day.
Bottle of what? Like
she kind of like eyeballs you for a second. She's like, "Is she looking for like a mead?"
That'd probably be nice.
She's like, "Is this you being thoughtful for your wife, or is this you apologizing to your wife?"
Little column A, little column B.
I mean,
well, if there's any of column B, you'll be taking this one. She goes under and pulls out this like red bottle with like a wax seal on it and stuff like that, and it has like a drawing sketch of like a bee on the front of it. And she goes, "This will be a silver piece." She's like, "You're doing the right thing."
Okay, I now have no small denominations. I had 1 silver piece and 8 copper.
I got a handful of silvers left if it comes up.
I mean, I have gold. I just don't have anything small.
So do I, but if we need like something small for something little, I've got a handful of silvers left.
So you guys are going to go through the night. You don't really need to make any real rolls for this. Most people actually, all they know of Katrezra is he has fought with them when orcs have attacked the city. Here and there, he attempts to help. Some people believe he is an oracle more than others, who some people are like, I don't really know about that. But some people
just
really
a crazy old
like some people, but he did help us. But like some people think he actually can see things. But the one thing that's weird is everybody agrees. They're like, we don't really like hang out with him because he's always at the sanctuary because of his condition. And most of them, when you ask, they're like, "What do you mean he disappeared? Like he didn't leave, did he?"
What do you mean? Where is he? He's where he always is. He can't go anywhere, right?
Yep. So, like I said, not really a lot of gleaned information. It's very odd to people that Katrezra would actually leave the sanctuary. So, either it could be foul play, maybe he got that spooked. Who knows? But no one's seen him outside of the sanctuary.
Very suspicious.
All right, well, I think the only thing to do is go to sleep, wake up in the morning, get some breakfast, have a few more drinks, and then investigate some more leads.
I agree.
Of course you do, because I'm probably going to be the one buying the drinks. So of course you agree.
Well, it's nice of you to offer.
Well, I do live in your attic virtually rent-free, so I figure it's the least I can do.
I suggest going to Sarah's shop first.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a solid move.
Get her at the beginning of her day.
Yeah. Catch her before somebody else gets there and pisses her off, and then she's, already in a bad mood when we get there.
Hell yeah.
Is there a good bakery in town or anything? Maybe we should bring some pastries. Keep her in a good mood.
Do you want to bring her
She
pastries?
pretty? She pretty? I'll bring her pastries.
Kind of.
All right, I'll bring her some.
She's a true now 7.
A true now 7.
Is that like an Oklahoma 10?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah Morning Hawk is a yeah, it's probably fine. But she's also a married woman, so don't need to worry about it.
Yeah, but I might be prettier than her husband.
Her wife.
I might be prettier than her too.
Maybe. All right, so
I'm an elf and I'm pretty, so.
No, I get you. So are we? So Orange John, are you actually staying at Brick's house this time, or are you retreating back into the forest?
I'm going to the forest.
Just fuck his house.
I can't sleep in that house.
That's fair.
Him and his wife is my sister, and they probably fucking it. I can't be there.
Yeah.
For that.
Oh, they definitely do.
So
I hear them all the time.
Yeah, you guys get back, and you can go. There's like still some food that was left out on the table if anybody wants any of that last minute shit. You guys can go to sleep. Do you and Valdo, do you both sleep in the basement?
I sleep wherever he says I should sleep.
Jesus.
I sleep in my bed.
Yeah, I know you do, but I'm talking about Kai and
Zerharsk?
Yeah.
You both just sleep in the basement like mutants?
No, I sleep in the attic.
You sleep in the attic?
Yeah, I sleep upstairs.
Gotta have
I
the
sleep
high ground.
upstairs with the windows open as much as I can. I need to have the high ground, and I need to, be under the stars and everything as much as I can. Open the windows up.
All right. Well,
I'll sleep in the basement. Why not?
you can sleep wherever. There's cot and everything. You guys come in. Brick's wife is very happy to see him, and he shows her the mead and is like, "Look what I got." And the last thing that Orange John sees is the front door swinging closed, is her leading him up the stairs by the beard, and she's like, "Are you gonna do the thing with the bottle again?"
Hey, if you hear the hammer on the anvil, but the forge is out, stay out of my room.
Oh no!
I throw an axe at the door.
Yeah, and it sticks in the door, and a part of it breaks through the back.
Oh.
He just brought home the D&D equivalent of a bottle of Alizé.
Yep.
He
And,
did. They're about to drink some Hennessy, and then he can do what he do.
Yeah. So the night goes by without incident.
I crossed that bottle of meat off my sheet.
Yep. And yeah, you guys wake up, and you can hear Brick's wife downstairs humming, making kind of singing to herself, making breakfast. You smell waffles.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yep. You see that Brick comes downstairs, and he has a braid in his beard, 2 braids. He looks he looks both content and just proud of himself. He's like, "I'm good with this."
Oh, look at him.
Mm-hmm.
I remember my first.
your first mead bottle trick.
Yup. The trick is they stick it in your pee hole.
Sounds real cool.
Ow.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are able to eat food. And it is delicious, and it is also, free. So that's pretty good. As you guys, do you guys want to do anything at the house before you head out, or are you good to go?
Got all my shit.
There you go.
Wait.
Just
Ooh.
grab my equipment, don my armor.
All right.
I do my spell memorizing, and I'm good to go.
All right, you guys go out the door, and you see Ebon Anvil standing against the corner of the house, picking something out of his fingernail with an axe,
Oh.
just staring at you.
Whatever that is, I'm sure it's gross.
It's a nice axe, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the axe is pretty.
So you guys head down the road a little ways, and you make your way to where you see the sign that says Morning Hawk's Fine Steel, which is commonly known in town as Clamor. And you find, what you would imagine. You hear the clanking of metals, and you see the forge going, and the smoke's up in the air, and stuff like that. Brick, it's just an especially pleasant aroma and like sound and atmosphere for you, especially in the morning.
I'm at half mast.
The smell of coal burning and the sound of like hammers and anvils.
Mm-hmm. The Clamor itself is a squat, kind of like cramped building, and it's in the like western corner of Lower Trinell. And yeah, people work pretty diligently there most hours of the day. As you get to the actual Clamor itself and kind of like walk in, the heat from like the forge like fills the smithy. So like it's like walking in and getting hit with a fucking hot blanket. And you see a very powerful looking woman who could be none other than Sarah Morninghawk, who is actually a female half orc barbarian. She's actually a half orc, half Shanti smith. And she's just kind of diligently working on something that looks like maybe some type of axe. Yeah, so
I don't want to just like
she looks over and notices you and stops for a second and just like puts her hammer down. Well, doesn't put it down. She stops hitting this thing with it, and you see her just kind of like pick it up without looking and put it in water, and like steam lets off of it. She's just like clearly just like sweaty and just has like, she's very like imposing. She has like giant ass arms.
That's hot.
Yeah.
It's like China over here.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, she's got like big like tribal tattoos down her arms and stuff, and like on her like collarbone. And she has like multiple piercings on each of her pointed ears. And she's completely bald.
Yeah, that's hot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna have to arrange for her husband to have or her wife, whatever it is, to have an accident. I'm married this lady.
Jesus.
Yeah. That's what we'll name our first son.
Yikes. That's your second son.
Yeah, good. Good morning. Good morning, Sarah. Mind if we ask you a question?
She kind of smiles. She's actually always liked Brick, as he's also a blacksmith, and she kind of views everybody as like one kind of like almost union or trade. I see your jokes are just as hilarious as always.
Yeah, well, I'm working on it.
I'm sure it's fine. How's the wife and daughter?
Beautiful, beautiful.
Is your daughter still telling you don't know what you're talking about? And I assume she hasn't started on your trade yet?
Oh, you know how kids are.
Well,
don't want to listen.
Maybe you should try again and see if you can have a boy. Continue the family business.
Aye, that might be a good idea.
I'll turn your daughter into a wizard yet.
Don't you dare say that.
You even see Sarah go, ugh.
What? She likes my books.
I told you she's not allowed to learn to read till she's 90.
Too late.
Well, what can I assume you guys aren't really here for my services.
I'll take the knife out and hand it to her and ask her if it looks at all familiar.
Huh. Well, it was definitely started here. Um, hmm. So she looks down at it and kind of like looks it over for a second, looks down like the tang of the blade, and she confirms that it was the knife she was working on for Rodrik, but she has no idea how it came into his possession. Um, yeah. I mean, I'd hand it off to Earn Soul to put it somewhere before she up and quit the other day. It's hard to get good help. Rick, you know that.
So
Who did she hand this knife to?
She herself, she mentioned that Earnsul, which is Urnsul, was a new apprentice that she worked on. A new apprentice she took on several weeks ago.
who conveniently disappeared right before Rodrik's death?
Yeah. She basically goes on to tell you that, as a matter of fact, Earnsul was a new apprentice that, weirdly enough, went missing the day after Ruby's Hope Knife ceremony. And she continues, yeah, Earnsul was a recent arrival to Trinell, and I took pity on her when she explained her, like, story to me. She had nowhere to go. Sarah basically says, Earnsul, she was a refugee that needed help, so I took her on a few weeks ago, but she actually disappeared the day of the Hope Knife ceremony for Ruby.
Huh.
Or the day after.
A lot of folk disappearing around here.
Yes, I thought it was kind of strange, but I suppose people come and go. What is this about?
Well, comes to light that Rodrik might not have killed himself.
And this is the knife he might not have done it with.
You see Sarah's kind of like her expression kind of like darken. Well, I don't know anything about that, but there is someone else that you should talk to. And at this point, she goes and walks behind her forge and opens up like a door into like this smaller hut. And she brings out this very weak-bodied looking half-orc. And you guys assume that it is Katrezra. So out she brings this person that you're assuming is most likely Katrezra. He has very like cloudy eyes with like kind of like recovered weeping pus scars and stuff like that. His skin looks very like taunt in certain places, and like that it's been the aging of it is almost like increased rapidly, and just looks like every step that he takes is like a labor.
So he looks every bit as bad as everybody described him to us.
Oh yeah, he looks terrible.
Was she hiding him in a hut?
In her hut.
Yeah, she was.
For why?
Well, I mean,
because they're both orky and she was helping him.
Yeah, she pretty much like helps people overall. She's also been here for quite some time. Like she's one of like the cornerstones of the community, and he came to her.
Right, but wouldn't bringing him back to the place that heals him and keeps him healthy be like how you help him?
Well, maybe. I mean, you could also like ask him about it.
I'm asking her about it.
Yeah. Well, I think his condition is not exactly great right now, but I'm sure that he would accept that over death.
Death from what?
Well, you can ask him, and he kind of like comes forward and puts out a very, very shaky hand to you guys.
Am I really going to have to be the one that puts my hand out and shakes hands with a orc?
I'll shake his hand.
Oh, thank God.
I'll fist bump.
I really didn't think somebody was about to make me shake hands with a orc.
He goes on to and looks at Eben Anvil. Rodrik had plans to go back to the plague house, but because of the unease I felt from my visions, I suggested he leave his journal with me, which he did. The night of his death, my visions were even more terrible, though still indecipherable. When news of Rodrik's death reached me in the morning, I knew it must have been foul play. So I fled the sanctuary, fearful that whoever targeted Rodrik would come after me as well. His death grieves me to no end, but at least my efforts brought me enough time to share this information with you.
By any chance, do you know who might have killed him?
I don't, and worse, I didn't predict the ill fate that befell him, but even if I did, I've learned there is little one can do to combat fate.
Can I see his journal?
Yes, yes. And he does actually have like a journal entry. You can look in like the last entries of said thing. And I will bring you guys...
Yeah, I'm gonna start at the back basically and work my way forward.
And if you look on Roll20, you should see a thing.
I am indeed. Oh, he's got pretty pictures of a girl who looks like she's... Are those
That's Brynja.
pointy teeth?
Yeah, it's Brynja Kelver.
Okay. She's a half orc, right?
She is. Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's
she's
why.
either
That's
got-
why his dad is like, "Get away from my bitch."
Yeah, I was gonna say because that's either she's got pointy teeth or she's got like a herpes sore on her lip, and he drew that in there on purpose. Like, remember,
You don't just draw. You don't draw herpes sores.
You do if you're trying to remind yourself to stay away from someone. You're like, nah, that's herp. Remember it.
Or you're like, "I did this."
Yes. Yeah, or it's a trophy. You're like, gotcha, bitch.
What is this plague house?
The plague house is on the outskirts of town. It was
That's the old church that got burned down,
a
right?
burned church. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it was the original church of Iomade. When orc raiders burned the building down and killed the priests within, the Church of Iomade decided to build a new chapel inside the city walls. The ruined church became known as the Plague House, following a tragedy 50 years ago when Trinau was afflicted with a plague. The town's authorities hastily rebuilt the structure and used it to quarantine the plague victims, but a mysterious fire consumed the building a few days later, killing everyone inside, patients and healers, and leaving the infamous site once again in ruins. None have attempted to rebuild it since. I've seen visions of the plague house many times these past few weeks, and though I can't say with any certainty what these divinations might mean, I believe there is more beneath the ashes of the burned church than soot and rubble.
Oh, finally, something below ground we can get our boots into.
So I guess our next step is to go there, huh?
Yeah, it sounds like it.
You fled the sanctuary. Did you think someone particular was coming to the sanctuary for you?
No, I just assumed with Rodrik's death that whatever he may have been investigating, perhaps I was next on the list since he had chose to confide in me. To be truthful, I don't think even he knew exactly what he was looking for. Rodrik had run afoul of a flood troll in the plague house not long ago, and the poor fellow was convinced it was not just an isolated incident. He came to me seeking guidance, and his curiosity was piqued by my visions. I told him that flood trolls are native to Belgzen, but they rarely roam this far south of the flood road. Since learning of his investigation, though, I have had nightmares unlike any before, and I fear that some greater evil may be at play within Trunau's walls.
The death of Rodrik would tend to lend a bit of support to that theory, especially after the incident with the wolves. So I think we have to go put our eyes on this plague house.
Yes, sir. You mentioned he found a troll there before?
Yes, he said that he had run afoul of a flood troll in the plague house.
Oh, goody goody.
Well, I guess before we go down there, we're gonna have to get some torches and acid.
Well, I have torches on me. I don't know why I have torches, but I have torches.
I was being cheap and didn't want to buy them since I have dark vision.
Yeah, I have 10 torches. So
I have no torches because I have light spells.
I don't have enough money for fire flasks or that shit.
I have burning hands. If that helps any.
I have a rock.
Hell yeah. Do you guys want to head outside the walls towards this alleged plague house?
Yeah, it's still early.
Fuck yeah,
right?
Oh
bro.
yeah, it's early.
Should before we leave, should we be telling people at the sanctuary who have been looking tirelessly for you that you're safe, Katrezra?
I tried to leave as quickly as I could with no one seeing me. This way, no one knows where I am. It puts less people in danger, I think. I will stay here as long as I can, but hopefully, if you go out there, you might be able to find who may be responsible for this, and then me being here may not actually be necessary anymore. I would just be careful.
Can I buy torches here?
Yeah. Oh, there's plenty of just random market carts and stuff like that. You guys can basically buy like any basic items or weapons you would really need.
Yeah.
Anyone know off the top of their head how much torches cost?
Yeah, of course, man. Torches go for 1 silver piece. 1 silver piece a piece.
I'll get 10 then.
Hell yeah.
Because you don't have anything smaller than a gold.
Yes.
I believe it's a silver piece. Hold on.
Okay, I have torches. I'm ready.
All right.
I'm sorry, it's a copper piece. It's 10 for a silver piece.
Damn. This motherfucker was price gouging.
Yeah, it's fine. I got 10 of them. You don't have to buy them.
I wanted to have it on me anyway, just in case.
Oh, well, you're going to have 100
You're going to
torches.
have to buy 100 torches then.
No.
Just break down the gold piece into silver pieces.
No.
I mean, that's how many you get for a gold piece. Like, we did the math, bro.
That's fair. Do you guys want to grab anything else before you head to Plague House?
Nope. I got my rocks.
Mm.
Got my spear. Got my pick. Got my armor on. Got some
I'm good.
torches.
I think I've got everything I need.
Some
Alright.
rations. I'm good.
Right on.
Do you remember?
Mark, I want to get a hand cask for the trip.
You want to get a hand cask for the trip? Just
Yes.
alcoholism?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's like we're going to get a fucking party ball for the ride.
Yeah. That's fine. You can
Smokes and road beers.
You can go find that. It'll be easy for you. The charge will be negligible, so don't worry about it. Alright.
Good.
Yeah. It's gonna be crap, but you love it. Alright, so you guys head out. Bring you back to this shit here.
Baby.
So if you guys actually look at Trinow's map, this right here, H, is actually Plague House.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's rock.
Yep. All right, so it takes you guys a little while just to actually trek the distance, but you're able to go out the gate, and Ebon Anvil's able to kind of lead you around the trees and stuff very, very easily. And you come up to what you believe to be the Plague House. The Plague House's front doors sit 3 feet above the ground. There's charred wooden beams and ash that are all that remains of a small porch and stairs that once led to the entrance. The small windows flanking either side of the door frame are broken, but a large stained glass window dominating the face of the building to the right remains in fine shape and shows a varicolored image of Iomade holding her sword aloft. Let me...
Nice.
We should throw rocks at that.
All right.
I can't see anything, Mark. It's all black.
It's all black.
That's good. That's fog of war.
Oh, it shouldn't all be black, which is weird.
No, I'm kidding. It's just the building.
Just the building, so you can see the outside stuff a little bit.
I can see, I can see like a rain bucket there or something, and like
Rain bucket
else right there.
Do you see like a
whatever the
wall
fuck.
right here, kind of?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So basically, you guys have like just like the front entrance. Obviously, this thing kind of looks like shit. The front entrance right here with the burned down like porch and everything like that. You can see that this is kind of like an open, just burned down wall that leads into some small looking room from what you can see. This right here is just literally a giant hole looking down into, I guess, either maybe a cellar or a basement if you got close enough. It looks kind of treacherous. This is a big ass boulder that it was built against. Yeah, it's pretty gnarly.
What's that, a well?
What's up?
Is that a well?
Yeah, kind of boarded up for the time being.
All right. Well,
All right, boyos.
I'm not
Yeah.
a first guy in the door kind of guy, so we're gonna need one of you
Are there windows?
stout lads.
Yes.
To
Yeah, you
Can
have
we peek in those?
you have windows right here. You have a window right here, and you have windows right here, here, there, there, and then a bunch of windows here.
Can we peek into the top ones here?
Yeah. Yeah, so you look through there, and it looks like some type of very basic, might be some type of like a sitting room or a foyer. Most of the room, from what you can see through like the dirty glass, just kind of looks like it's in shambles. And obviously, as you can see to your right, the western wall has collapsed in a heap of rubble. And you see that there's a staircase on the across the room. Wooden stairs.
Can we
Want me to
see
boot?
or hear any kind of movement?
Not currently, no.
Are those upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want, you guys can make a perception check.
Nope.
Just nope.
Not a 7. I didn't see it. I forgot we were even looking for it.
That's fair. We're missing a person if they want to make one.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
Sure.
Well, Joe, it looks like you did roll. Or no, that's a wisdom save. Never mind. All right, so 21, 7, 5, and a 25. Eben Anvil and Zerharsk, you guys hear what might have been some type of clicking or something like that, possibly on the other side of the window.
Hey, licking?
No, clicking.
Clicking.
Oh, clicking. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Somebody's
Could a survival
typing
check
on a typewriter.
tell me what that is?
I could get you closer to just finding out what it is. An 18,
Nice.
it might be something smaller, maybe moving under rubble, something like that, like a bug or a rodent or some shit.
Okay. Can we do the same for these windows?
Yeah. You can make checks for those windows over there as well. You do not actually hear anything in that room, but when you look inside, I'm actually going to reveal some of this here. Objects and tokens. I think it'll be fine. You guys can see a little bit into here. There's the staircase you were looking at. And as you look inside of here, you can kind of see in there. You see like some dirty beds and some tables and stuff. That must have been where they kind of made like the makeshift like hospital that they were talking about earlier.
Orange John, do those beds make you your blood start to boil?
They look like they smell.
Kick him, you know you want to.
Going to give you a booster the window?
No, we don't have to go through the first window we see. We can look through all the windows first. It's not reading. I know. There's not gonna be any letters. I promise.
Yeah, you can look through here and just see basically like you can see some stairs, and you can see inside. As you're looking in there, that pretty much looks like a annex of some sort. You see like weird like something scuttling. If you want to make like a check real quick, just one more perception check to look inside those windows.
I do.
I did it.
I'm doing awful on perception.
There you go.
Blech.
Yeah, you just look inside and I'll let you see pretty much most of this. So you actually do see a gross ass thing.
Ooh.
You see a very
What was
big,
that?
fucked up looking rat chewing on something right inside like the window and some rubble. And this is basically like an annex. You see these two iron doors that connect this small stone extension to the Plague House's main building. And a large steel lockbox sits in front of a steep stone staircase that winds down. Lockbox thing there, and then this here, this is the top, and it leads down underneath there into the dock.
So he's sort of standing in front of the railing
Yeah, he's just gnawing
that
on
would
something.
keep you from falling down into that stairway.
Right, yeah, he's kind of just gnawing on shit.
Rats be gnawing.
Yep.
Can I take a knowledge in nature?
Yes, you may.
See what that John is.
Yep, that is a dire rat. They're generally just normal-esque type rats that left to be able to feast on certain things and not being stuck in effectively like a larger family can grow to actually pretty large sizes, the size of a house cat roughly. If you want, you may ask 3 questions about it specifically.
What's his name?
I hope it's Ben.
Is it poisonous?
Splinter.
It is not poisonous as much as it has disease.
Mangy bitch.
Mm-hmm. 2 more.
Do they exist in packs? Should I assume there's more than one?
Generally, yes. It might not be like hundreds or anything like that, but yeah, more often than not, that when you see one, you'll probably see a few.
Are they like carrion feeders? They exist where dead things are?
Yeah, mostly they definitely feast on flesh, especially things that have been dead for a while.
Okay.
Yep, they're definitely opportunistic feeders.
I point at it and then point at Brick. That's why you don't get boosted through windows.
Yeah.
Because then you meet those things.
Just a rat.
What if he made that his new pet? What if we found a whole bunch of them and he took all of them and he trained them and he called them the tunnel rats and he trained them to defend our city?
That's a comic book waiting to be made.
I think you have to be able to read to do that.
It's true. So what would you guys like to do?
Well, there's
I
an
would like to
open,
enter the building.
there's a literally open wall where we just came. We can walk through there, or we could open a door. So
Yes.
I feel like you have a better chance of getting a drop on someone if you just kind of walk through already open places.
Do any of you people... and I mean
What do you mean, you people?
I mean that as derogatorily as possible. Do you use ranged weapons, or are you all just sort of run in and punch it in the face kind of people?
I have a bow.
I've got a couple light hammers.
Do you know how to use it?
I am familiar.
Okay.
I have a 16 strength and a 15 dex, so I'm basically just as good.
Okay.
Oh, look at these beautiful bastards.
Fucking DMX. God damn it.
I like the little Hitler mustache.
Yeah, I don't know when that happened, but I like
Yeah,
it.
I don't know where it came from, but it's like still there. It just hasn't disappeared.
Oh, I drew that last session.
Oh. I was like, I don't think this was the original picture.
No, I drew that last session. I just kind of added that on there. It looked like he needed it. He looked
Little
like...
accoutrement.
There we go. There's somebody missing.
Yeah, I gotta get
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews. Mother of God.
It's no worse than fucking DMX.
It's like old DMX too.
I know. It's like gray-haired, like fucking tired of all your bullshit DMX.
Yep. All right. What would you guys like to do?
So are we gonna make a front door appearance, or are we gonna climb through a window appearance?
I say neither. We go through this open wall appearance.
Okay, let's do it.
Get some.
Where is the wall open?
Right over here, brother.
I'm having trouble with this shit.
You can't see anything? I like it. It's a statement.
All right, I'm gonna get
Do
my
we have to
bow
climb or anything on this? What is that?
No, it's just like random rubble and shit. You guys can go over it well
Oh,
enough.
okay.
You're people.
Debris.
Yep. All right. And Jarrett, I'm gonna have you
I am not a front leader.
and whoever's going in with you. Is it just you?
I mean, the cleric,
I hope not.
the tank. Get in there.
Wait,
Brick, get your
so
little legs and large ass in here.
this wall down here is still closed, right?
Yeah, that's a wall. This actually right here is like this right here. These 6 squares are a room, and so is
Okay.
this. Yep, and then that's a
So
staircase leading up.
Our goal is to go over to like here-ish.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to peer around
Okay.
the corner and see the rest of the room.
All right, I'm just making sure.
Yeah. I was just making sure this is how everybody's trying to climb in and shit. All right. Well, Eben Anvil, you can make one more perception check.
Boop.
Psych.
Mark,
Hmm.
is this gonna be considered a dungeon?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
We're not getting super into it, but we're going to do a little bit of it.
No, I mean like, for when it comes to like favorite terrain and stuff like that. Because one of my traits
Let's put it this way, Valdo.
works.
If I were a vampire, I'd probably look at living in here.
Okay, cool. Not just it's a. I got a +2.
Yeah, this
to
is most
initiative
this
and
is
a
most
+1 on my
definitely a
damage.
dank ass fucking dilapidated building. It's basically a dungeon. Yeah.
Hey,
Fantastic.
Mark. So if we're getting perception checks, we get bonuses to perception to notice unusual stonework such as traps or secret doors.
That's correct.
Also, Mark, we can see that roll.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know if
it's
you
fine
wanted to
because
GM roll that.
No,
Okay.
no, Eben Anvil didn't see it either. So it doesn't matter that he sees what the name is because now it's attacking him. You know?
Oh, good. That flat-footed.
Yeah, isn't that cool? Yep. So you see very fast movements as you see these long bodies like slither and move really, really quickly out from under some of the bricks and rubble. Yeah.
Zoinks. Zoinks.
And you see one of them walk up and start to try and wrap itself around Eben Anvil's legs, and it kind of makes that noise as it's hitting against his armor plates, just like just going. And it has all those little legs, and it's gonna try and bite down on him. Meh. How about a 17?
That hits.
Okay. You take 5 damage plus a. You start to feel this burn where it bites you. So you get to make a reflex save. Or
Reflex?
No, that's my
Not
bad.
fortitude.
Not reflex, fortitude. That's my bad.
That's significantly better.
Yeah, and you're good. It burns, but it doesn't seem to be spreading up your legs, so that's a plus. The other one right here is also going to try and gnaw upon your foot.
Oh, Terry Crews is about to get fucked.
With
isn't
an
he?
8, so I think you're good to go. And this
Yeah, it
one
doesn't
is
hit.
just gonna start slithering up, getting ever so much closer.
Get ever so closer.
Alright, so they're running up doing that, so what we will do is I'm going to bring up the initiative tracker thing. I guess we can reset that bullshit. I think.
We have to click on ourselves first, right?
Correct.
Before we
Yes.
click our initiative check.
Yes.
Yeah, now give me 1 second, let me remove all these turns first. Alright, now
Wow.
we're good to go. So everybody, click on your token first, and then do your initiative.
My 16 went to shit. Oh, never mind. I just rolled the same thing.
Oh my god, we're doing it.
Where's the goddamn initiative on this fucking character sheet in this?
It's on their hit points. It says init. Init.
There
Oh
it
my
is.
God damn it.
What's the matter, Joe?
I can't bring my cursor over without the whole screen sliding
I
over.
can't do it! Sorry, it's funny.
Oh, thank you, boo.
It's a little funny.
Well,
There you go.
Oh, it didn't matter anyway.
Let's bring that back up there. Descending. There we go. Alright, Eben Anvil, you have these, like, giant centipede things just kind of running out, and you hear all, like, the horrible sounds as all their legs hit against your armor plates as they look for flesh and find it. And one of them is biting into you and is drawing blood, and you feel kind of a burn in your leg. The other one just kind of, like, bounced off one of your plates. It's pretty gross. They're very just like kind of like they have like a shimmer to them, like they have some slick kind of ooze upon them.
They ooze.
Yeah, a little bit.
Which of these
That's right, baby.
which of these guys is Jared and which one is Bill?
Bill
I'm Terry
is
Crews, he's DMX.
Bill's the yellowish looking one. Jarrett is DMX.
Bill, do you think you could get more like a wizard looking one so I know who the fuck is who?
Just
Terry
goddamn
Crews is a wizard.
back, you piece of shit.
One of them's DMX and one's Terry Crews. I don't
You
understand.
could learn to tell two black people
Yeah, I don't.
apart.
Come on now. What are you
That would be
afraid
a move.
The wizard has a fucking plate mail, which I would think would be Jared.
I don't have plate mail
No,
because
he's
I'm a
wearing.
ranger.
Yeah, he's wearing a T-shirt.
And why would I wear plate mail if I'm a fucking ranger, Joe?
Yeah.
Why would a wizard wear a plate mail? I have no idea. But like, I'm going to. All right, if I draw my weapon,
bitches in the head.
I can't because I don't have the weapon in my hand. And if I draw it, I'm provoking attacks.
No, you
No,
provoke
no,
when you
you
put
can-
a
yeah,
weapon
no,
away, not when you
it's-
draw
I
it.
wouldn't put it away. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm going to drop this
You
as
can
my bow is a
actually-
free action.
You
and
can
then
draw a
my
weapon
my
as
move
part of a.
action.
You can draw a weapon as part of a move action. You can also drop a weapon. I believe for
Well,
Yeah, that's a free
dropping
action.
weapons
Free
is free
action.
action.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
dropping my bow, my free action.
right
I'm going to draw my
But
axe.
Yeah, but stowing a weapon
is an
provokes.
attack
Dropping a
of
weapon.
opportunity. Yep.
I thought stowing
Sheathing?
and drawing was.
No, drawing.
No.
free.
When you draw, you're fine. When you're sheathing, then yes. It's like you're putting your defense down, so they can attack you while you're.
So you're gonna drop the bow
Uh huh.
and pull out the axe.
Uh huh.
Hell yeah, go for it.
I'm going to power attack the one
Clobbering time.
directly in front of me.
This one here.
Yeah.
Is that a 4?
Actually, I'm not. 'Cause I'm going to roll a 4.
Yep. You bring your blade down kind of in a hectic, like quick manner as this thing kind of sank into you. Bugs are a little creepy, and you never know what they're pumping into you. So you just bring your blade down really quick, and it's like moving, like wriggling around on the side of your leg, and you are trying not to hit yourself in the leg, and you miss it and hit one of the bricks right next to your foot, in almost like a panic.
Ow!
I see what you did there. We go to Kai as you see this wriggling, giant, slithery bug creature with all these legs, like feasting on Eben Anvil's leg.
Well, nope.
There you go.
Can I get a reflex save from all three of them?
All three of them?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to start with this one right here. That is a 15 there. The one directly in front of Jarrett. That is a 3. And then the one in the back right
That's
there is going to be a 5. So 15, 3, and 5.
The 15 will make it. The 3 and the 5 obviously won't.
Right.
Oh,
So the 15 guy takes 1 point of damage. The other 2 take 2.
All right. Is this a ranged touch attack?
Ignore the ranged first AC. I
Yeah,
had
okay,
put it in
I see
there
what you're
like
saying.
it was a ranged
Yeah.
attack. It's not a ranged attack.
So it
it's
does 2
just an
damage?
area attack.
It does 2 to the guys who failed and 1 to the dude who
Yeah.
passed. Okay, that
Correct.
makes sense.
I had to put it in as a ranged attack to just make it an easy clickable thing, but it's not actually an attack. It's just an area attack.
No,
And
it's
they
fair.
all get reflex saves for half damage.
All right, so he takes 1. Wow, that's annoying. What are you doing there? And each of them take 2. There we go. There we go. Word. And you guys see flames shooting out of the hands of Kai as they start to singe these bugs, and you see like little fires erupting off of their backs as you see that kind of like slick like ooze stuff on them start to burn off, and they look a little more matte finish on their carapace.
Burning oozes.
They continue to just kind of scuttle forward, and they look like they're basically trying to make a meal out of Ebon Anvil.
Here you go.
So the first one's gonna hit with a 20 and do 1 damage. If you would be kind enough to make a save, a fortitude save. Jared, are you still with us?
Yeah, I'm clicking it and it's not.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
An 18, all right, that's fine. That makes it. Second one is going to do a 22. Does a 15 crit confirm?
Yes.
All right, so it does 6 points of damage to you, and then you make another fort save. All right, that's a 9, so that is going to be... Ooh. Gross.
You've got AIDS, bum 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 bum, not HIV, but full-blown AIDS, bum 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 bum.
Alright, I'm just going to roll a d6 because that'll make it easier for me. Alright, so a 2, so that's going to be 1. You take 1 point of dex damage.
Ouch.
Jeez.
And if you want to make a note, you get a save each round, but it will be for 6 rounds.
I'm unconscious.
We'll still get your
One
saves.
save negates.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 save negates, yep.
Okay.
And then the last one will bite you in your unconscious ass with an 11. You fell down and are down, so that's a +4, so
Prone
15.
and-
Yeah, all the horrible things. So that's 3 more. And make
He's actually helpless.
yeah. Well, he's getting there.
Draw dicks on him before we wake him up.
And make 1 more fort save with your body. A 12 that fails, so it's another.
Make it with you.
That's another 1.
Jared, are you including your bonus versus poison?
No.
For dwarfitude.
For dwarfitude.
Yeah, man, you got a +2. You're hardy.
Yeah.
I mean, would a 14 have made it?
Yes. So obviously the
Would
9
it?
still did not with the +2, but
Right.
yeah. So don't discount that last 2 damage there. The last 2, the 2 I just rolled for that roll on a d6. You still took the 1 though. Yeah. So you guys see these centipedes pretty much start making a meal out of Ebon Anvil and just swarming all over his lower body and biting into him, and you see his body kind of start to convulse as the poisons start to shock through his body, and it looks like one of them starting to work its way up to like his stomach to start eating him. And we go to Zerhars because you watch your friend kind of like drop into the rubble and start to get consumed by vermin.
That's unfortunate. Ah. Ooh.
Yeah, ooh.
1 5-foot step there.
Mm-hmm.
Should I take a minus? Nah. I'll attack with the spear here. This guy.
All right.
Hit. Nope.
You miss as it is just like rambling around his leg super fast, and you're trying not to stab, unconscious Ebon Anvil in the leg because he will possibly wake up at some point. So you don't want that, and you see like it just like clinks off of
Centipedes.
one of his armor plates, and you miss the weird centipede thing. Brick, you're just seeing this horrible sight as your companion is being eaten by vermin, and Zerharsk is just like missing and trying not to stab his friend on the ground. You see like smoldering coming off their carapaces and stuff still. It's a horrible sight.
Oh shit! I would take an attack of opportunity. God damn it! Bully, you're in my one spot.
Rolling
My
all these
one
dice.
spot. There's so many dice, Bill.
I looked at that. I was like, look at he conveniently moved into the one spot that Joe could stand in and cast without provoking an attack of opportunity and heal fucking Jared.
I find it to be extremely interesting.
Well, since I can't do that, I'm just going to attack this guy.
Can't you just heal Jarrett
Kick
where
his
you
ass,
are?
Seabass.
No.
He provokes
Well, I mean, yeah, a little bit.
from that guy.
Guess you're gonna have to run away and channel.
I can't channel. I don't get that.
Oh, right, you're a warrior priest. Dope.
It's warrior priestess.
God damn it. All right, so what are we doing? What are we doing then, Joe Quinn? Hell yeah! Are you attacking?
With a 5.
You missed.
There's a 5 hit.
Oh no, with
I think
sucker.
we're
It
about
is
to-
not.
We're about to lose
you
a character,
also,
bro.
you also panic and are attacking these centipedes who are eating your friend in front of you currently. Do you want to move at all? Or are you good?
I did want to move, but now I'm not.
Okay. We go to Ebon Anvil. Stabilize.
Take that 4, bro. Oh,
Jesus.
oof.
You take another point and continue.
I
to
will
die.
not.
You will not? Yeah, you will a little bit.
Now you got to roll for the fortitude for the poison.
Yeah. It's a +2, so it does work because you're dwarven.
Hey, there you go.
Hell
At least you
yeah.
passed.
All right. We go to Kai.
I am going to make a concentration check because I want to cast defensively
Okay.
because I don't want to have to move, because if I have to move, then Orange John dies. So
He will get eaten by bugs.
let me find, is there a concentration? There's no concentration skill anymore in this game. Booty.
I think it's a like spell check, right? Or not
Now concentration is a D20 roll plus your
level,
casting
right?
stat.
Yeah, so it's a D20 plus 3.
And then you have to do 15 plus double the spell level. That's what you got to pass.
Are you sure about that?
Positive.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to do it.
Hold on. Okay.
Yeah,
15
you want to
plus
cast
double
it.
the spell
Yeah,
level,
plus double the spell
so
level. Yeah.
I need a DC 17 concentration check.
So here on the D20 roll for your concentration, you add your castle level and your modifier. So you'll get at least a +2 to this.
Yeah, you add your caster level
mean,
and whatever your relevant thing is.
So you have a +4. Sorry. There you go. So you got a 20.
All right, so you got it.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so those 3 little homies there, they can make that reflex save again.
All right, the one closest to you got an 8. The one behind him gets a 13, and the one above that one gets a 19.
That
Nice.
guy makes it. The other 2 do not.
All right.
So let me get my little burning Johns out here real quick.
You're burning Johns.
So same thing again. The ones who failed take 2. The one who passed takes 1.
All right.
Oh yeah.
And then, a 5-foot step away to there.
Oh yeah.
If I had 5-foot stepped before, then Orange John would have been in.
In the spell,
Area.
yeah. He
So I
he
had
auto
to try
fails.
I had to go for the the concentration check to try and do it on all three of them and not get him in there. So it worked. I'll take it.
Centipedes are going to start lurching forward, and they see this other dwarven looking person over here. They're going to start heading towards him. The one centipede right here is going to continue to munch on Ebon Anvil with its munchiness. Scoring a 20 and doing 1 point of damage, and make a fortitude save, please.
You're not nice.
It's the centipede, it's not me.
I'm still going to blame you.
That's fair. 24, you're good to go.
Nice.
All right. And then the other ones are going to reach out and touch this person. A 10? Obviously not. And a 4? Obviously not. All right. So you start to you see these Zerhars. You see these centipedes like starting to wriggle around and go under Brick's feet, and you see one of them is still feasting on Ebon Anvil. It's
right,
they're all singed and like smoking. Some of them lost some of their legs to like the fire. They look like they're kind of going into like a frenzy somewhat. Like they're just like lashing out.
All right, well, I'm attacking this one.
Go for
with
it.
my spear.
Hell yeah.
That's a 7 hit.
That doesn't know. I'm sorry, it does not.
Okay.
I guess all the smoke is like getting in your eyes from all the fire and scorching stuff going off around you, and you kind of like as you like cough and like you hit the ground next to one of the centipedes at Ebon and Anvil's feet. It's rough here. Do you want to move at all?
I will take a 5-foot here.
There you go. All right. We go to Brick as you're starting to get attempting to have things munch on you. The centipedes are getting closer to you.
Yep. I'm going to move, and then I'm going to cast a heal spell.
Cool.
All right, but okay,
It'll
so
be fine.
Ebon Anvil got
Ebon
healed for
Anvil,
8.
you get healed for 8. He saved you. He doesn't know how, but he did it.
Woo!
Woo! And you are up as you come back, screaming back into consciousness, I think? Are you awake?
I wouldn't say scream. Yeah, I have 4 hit points.
There you go. Well, you wake
Back,
up
baby.
and you look around and there's just wriggling, smoldering centipedes around you. And your legs hurt. And you feel slower.
So it's everything you hoped it would be.
Can I crawl away without a provoking attack of opportunity?
Actually, I don't think you can, actually.
I don't actually know. I've never done it.
No, you can do acrobatics. Technically.
That's what I'm good at.
It's a shame you're not a swashbuckler. Then you'd be able to stand up from prone without provoking an attack of opportunity.
If I was a swashbuckler, I would never went down because they're
If you're a
broken.
swashbuckler, we'd be winning right now.
Swashbuckler.
I mean, I guess I can attempt the acrobatics because it's +1. I got a 2.
That CMD better be low, bro.
That's literally twice as much as I was expecting you to roll.
Yeah, no, that
I
does,
rolled the
that does
1.
not
I
make
just
it.
had to add my bonus.
Oh, the same one that's been
Okay.
feasting on you since the beginning is going to bite down on your Achilles tendon as you attempt to flee. With a 15, does 4 damage plus poison.
So
I
you're
am
unconscious
again.
again. Well, no, you're at 0, aren't
You're
you?
at 0,
Well,
so
yeah,
you're
I'm at 0.
staggered now.
Staggered.
And make a fortitude save, please. 11, 12, 13. That's enough. You guys just see as Ebon Anvil attempts to crawl away, the bug just bites down on the back of his ankle and just like starts like crawling up his leg again.
Get over here!
Jesus. So Kai, you just see this terrible sight before you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
like Ebon Anvil just did. Oh, God. There's no good options.
How many spells you got left, man? You already
One.
used 2 level 1s.
1. So I'm gonna 5-foot step to there.
Magic missile.
That's exactly what's coming.
Kill one of them motherfuckers.
This guy.
That
Right
little guy.
here. Yeah, that little guy.
You
Don't
go
roll a
for it.
1.
Why would you say that? You know,
But you
bad
gotta-
people say things like that, right? Like, you
It's
know,
true.
just terrible, terrible,
You know-
shitty people say things like that right before somebody's about to roll. They're like, "Yo, what do we do? Don't roll a 1. Thus,
You'll say that.
You don't say that. I blame
Two.
you.
So 2 damage.
Yup. I blame you.
You hit it with these things of force, and a bunch of its legs fall off, but it continues to eke its way up Evan Anvil's leg.
Jesus Christ.
We're gonna talk about this combat after this, because some of the funny parts of it, you guys, it'll be great. Don't worry about it. This is awesome.
That's all 3 of my spells, for the record.
Hell yeah.
That's it.
Well, you got Orisons, right?
Yeah, but they're not good.
Do you have like Acid Splash?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Just put it on Evan. Bring him back. All right, the creatures. They continue to move.
Oh god. Dan dan. Dan 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 dan.
This one here is going to try and gnaw on Brick with a 16.
Nope.
Nope. And it's just bouncing off your armor plates and wriggles around at your feet. The other 2 are going to continue to feast on their flesh bag. 20 for 1 point of damage.
You need to invest in a shield.
Can you make... Oh, God. Can you make a fortitude save, please? As the first
Those are fighting
centipede
words.
bites into your legs.
Not usually, no.
Oof. All
Not
right.
this time either.
That's 3 points of dex damage. As the
Ooh.
poisons finally start to seep their way up to your stomach and like your lower back.
Well, if we make it out of this alive, we're gonna go have to see that nice lady from the
Yep.
sanctuary.
And
that's
then
stopped by
the
for
last one
2
there
minutes.
is going to come in with a 5, which I think actually, even with you being unconscious, misses you. I believe. Not 100% there, but you're unconscious. So does that mean that you're helpless?
He also has like negative dex right now.
That's true. He's helpless, isn't he?
I mean, he was helpless.
Technically, yes, he's
Yeah.
unconscious, so he can't
Yeah.
defend himself.
So that's 4 points of
So
damage
helpless
more.
makes him a flat 10.
So you should be at a -5 now, I believe. And if you could make one more fortitude save.
Oh Jesus! This is why I said I'm
That
not
passes.
the first guy in the door kind of guy. For the record.
Yeah. Zerharsk, you're just literally watching bugs just eat someone.
I know, right?
It's a very surreal experience so far. You're starting to see his legs are starting to look all mutilated in the backs. They've like basically eaten through one of the straps strapping one of his shin plates on. Like, it's looking bad here. He's starting to bleed out from his back, and you start to see his this discoloration, and you can see his veins more pronounced with like a darker hue to them.
The turn I
see
thought
this.
this day was gonna take.
No, this is getting weird.
I'm gonna try to save him by doing something unprecedented.
Uh-oh.
So unprecedented, it just might work.
I'm going to attempt to drag him.
Okay.
Like, I'm gonna move him behind me. Like, from where he's at, literally the square behind me. So, from here, to here.
Just suplex him. Just pick him up from the ground and just suplex him into the square
Just
behind you.
suplex him.
His day can't get any worse.
That would move me.
Fucking Chris Benoit, his ass.
Oh, I have to move with him. Okay, so I have to roll.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to move with him. I don't
Yeah,
think you can
so-
drag him to the other side of you as much as you can like move
I mean,
and he follows the
yes,
square
but
with
I can
you,
pull
right?
him out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to. First, I have to roll. So this is gonna be a CMD roll. Let me CMB. All right, Mark. So
Yeah,
I rolled a
worth it.
21, so I can move. 1, 2, 3. I can move 15 feet back.
All right, cool.
So I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna drag him with me, right in front of me. And that's a standard
Right.
action. Okay, so that's just a standard,
Yep.
and then as a move, I'm going to 5, 15, 20,
All right.
and then that's my turn.
All right. We go to Brick as you just see him dragging him out.
I'll 5 foot, and then I will. I'll heal him again.
Okay.
I can't see what I rolled.
That's fine. It's
guys can tell me.
it's a 1 plus a 1, so 2 hit points.
Right here. Oh, you got it.
So, Jarrett, you heal 2 and you stop bleeding. More importantly, you stabilize.
Stop bleeding part is the most important part there, I think.
Yes. Jared, are you unconscious still?
Yeah.
Okay. Kai, you see them dragging Eben Anvil away from the bugs and healing him and trying to get in front of him. It's a
hell
very
of a thing.
emotional moment of friendship. The centipedes, on the other hand, look very, very frantic and look very, very hungry.
Right.
Shallow and pedantic.
Shallow and pedantic. Lois, this meatloaf is shallow and pedantic.
Kai's just like, does it look like I can run faster than the 3 of them?
Oh, I absolutely can run faster than the 3 of them. I could run faster than the 3 of them with these fucking centipedes chewing on my fucking legs like I was Evan Anvil. All right, I'm gonna go to there and does a 23 hit?
Yes.
That's a critical hit. You roll a natural 20.
Can you crit with an Orison?
If you have to roll, yes.
Yeah, I think it's just
Okay.
normal too. It's
I
just
guess I have to
it's
confirm
just
that.
times 2 thing.
That's so you have to confirm that.
Yeah, go for it. That confirms
So
it.
he rolls another natural 20.
That'll do it.
Can I roll again and see if I automatically kill him?
No,
I mean, they're probably
does,
almost dead,
does
bro.
it do damage?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
acid
it-
splash.
Yeah, no, it kills the one. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
I was
assuming.
aiming at that one.
That
yeah,
one
the
there?
one that was closest to them.
Oh yeah, yeah. He dies.
Yeah.
As you see just the
I critted
acid-
with a 0 level
Yeah,
spell.
you see the acid just melt through the carapace, and it keeps trying to move as you see its segments just start to fall apart, and its like head and its like top legs start to just crawl off in a different direction than the rest of its body.
Jesus.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah,
That's going to horrify my nightmares tonight.
yeah, it's rough here. All right, we have little.
It's their turn. It's not mine, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I see it on there. Yeah, they're gonna move, and they're gonna feast on the new flesh.
Bring it on!
A 9 and a 4.
Nope.
Hell yeah.
There's no feasting of flesh.
Zerharst, you're all pissed as you see their numbers starting to dwindle. These little bastards.
Good shit. So I'm gonna drop my spear, take out my heavy pick, and go at it. That's a 17 hit. Oh, I'm
does.
going at this one, by the way.
It does.
Actually, no. Yeah, not this one. All right, so 6 piercing.
Yep, and you skewer it right in its head, and you see its body wriggle around for a few seconds, and it starts to kind of convulse. And then it just, like, its body just kind of, like, curls up into, like, a segment, and it just stops moving.
Loosened it for you.
Good.
We go to Brick, unless you want to move.
I 5
No,
wolf.
no, I'm staying right there.
Right
I'm blocking. Yeah, I'm blocking the way.
Holding the line.
You miss.
Aww.
As,
So hard though.
all the smoke and the fumes from the acid, you go and try and hit this thing, and it just kind of, like, scuttles, like, to the left of your hand, and the axe bounces off the ground and almost hits you. Ebon Anvil, you're not bleeding to death. Kai! You see that their numbers are dwindling quickly. You just watched Brick just go up and just strike the fuck out.
He just goes down. Nice.
A 16 will still hit. Yep,
Does that hit?
that does.
Alright, so then it's a D3, so
Yep.
I think I have D3s here.
Yep,
One.
one damage. You
I'll
still
have
you
these
see the acid splash onto the side of it, and all of its legs on its left side fall off, and it runs into this broken piece of support beam where it can't go anywhere. And you watch as the acid just sinks down and slowly melts it into a goo.
I'm the greatest wizard alive. Greatest wizard alive.
And all is quiet for the time being.
We need a medic.
Yeah, we gotta get Ebon Anvil back to the fucking sanctuary. We can come investigate this after we get him back on his feet.
Yep. All right.
Yep.
He's-
Okay.
Well,
He's like,
I'll carry this.
yep. You guys make it back to the sanctuary where everybody looks extremely concerned.
I'll pick up my spear and his bow because he said he dropped it, so I'm gonna pick
Yep.
up his bow.
And they say that they're gonna need a day to
Yeah,
bring it
so
back
are
to
we.
where we need to
They're
go.
gonna need
How
a
are
day,
we?
alright.
Jarrett, you took like an absorbent amount of dex damage.
dude, you took a beating like Daredevil takes in like season 1 of Daredevil.
Yeah, there's
That
some,
was
Daredevil at
there's
least
some
throws
real
a microwave at someone.
there's some real bad ones there. Yeah,
And-
I swung an axe and missed, and they're like, "Oh, word!" And they just whoop my legs to death.
and he also gets to like almost clap cheeks with Rosario Dawson.
True.
You didn't get that.
No,
Yeah.
no, not even
God.
close.
but
You got
lucky,
centipede poison and chewed up balls.
yeah, but lucky for you, you're going to be cared for by a 6th level cleric, so you're going to be
Also,
fine.
lucky for you, you have a friend who's an elf who can
Yes.
kill centipedes.
And we are close enough now where we have actually reached our first milestone. So you guys are going to go to level 2 tonight.
Woo!
Ooh.
I can do that right now.
I
Yeah.
feel so drown.
I feel so strong.
Amade still sucks. Fuck her.
That's rude.
That's fucked up, bro.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it in the temple.
I wouldn't say it in the temple. So with a 6th level cleric looming over you, that can
Yeah, that's like a
technically
bad move.
administer both life and death.
Yeah, I can get power worded at any point.
Not a good look, my dude.